Hello. Yes, we welcome you back to PSSB, Physical Sciences. Silver Bullet and Simi Richard here. Yes, tonight we are beginning this topic, a very important topic in paper 2, which is organic chemistry. It almost carries 30% of the entire paper. So we are going to present it in a series of constructed, well-articulated questions. And our promise to you that we will not leave any stone unturned. I want you to take a bet and go through all our questions and see what we talk about. We strongly believe that when you go through all these lessons up to the end, it's close to impossible not to get above 70 without even question papers. I want to remind you that after these lessons, more questions will be put across to top up with what we have presented in the lessons. So it is very important that you watch all the lessons, all of them, please. Okay, now we are starting with this question. It says, what are organic compounds? Okay, so what are they? Okay, organic compounds are carbon-containing compounds or are compounds which contain carbon, except some few. The reason why we present it like that is that there are some few compounds which are not organic, but they contain carbon. For example, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, carbonates, and others. Okay, so let us put that one down. Yeah, so that is that. Before we go to the next question, I want you to remind you that organic compounds is a very vast section. It has so many members. Some are synthetic, some are natural like the normal compounds. We know the proteins, the carbohydrates, they are all organic. Synthetic like plastics, like a number of medicine. So it's such an important topic which deserves our attention. Okay, then another question comes. Name any 3 properties which make carbon a special atom. Yeah, carbon is a special atom like we are seeing. It's given a full topic. We are going to have more than 10 to 20 lessons about one atom. So what is it that makes it a special atom? Okay, one is that carbon can bond with each other through single bonds, double bonds, triple bonds. It has also the capacity to bond with the other atoms to form stable bonds. It can form very long chains, which a process called catenation, because some of those properties cannot be exhibited by other elements. So let us put down those ones. So that is that. These properties are many. I've just chosen out 3 of them, but there are many which makes carbon a special atom in comparison with other atoms. Okay. Yeah, then comes this question. It says, what is the main source of carbon on Earth? Yes. Um, like we said, carbon as a field is a versatile field. It has so many compounds, like I said, both artificial and natural. But the question says that where is it coming from? What is the main source of this carbon? The answer is atmosphere, where carbon exists as carbon dioxide. So the process is very simple. There's carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, and there are organisms which can convert this carbon dioxide into organic molecules. We call them autotrophs. Now, organisms like plants have special features which makes them able to make organic molecules from carbon dioxide, and that organic molecules now flows down the food chain to the last organism. So in other words, our source of carbon on Earth is carbon dioxide. Yeah, then comes this question. It says, define each of the following using propane as an example to represent each, or to represent it. Okay, the first one says condensed structure. Okay, what is a condensed structure? Actually, it's a structure which represents the organic molecule in such a way that it shows the number of hydrogen atoms and other atoms which are attached to carbon atoms without showing all the bonds in a molecule. Technically, what we see in the condensed structure, we are seeing carbon atoms, and we are seeing the clusters of atoms on each carbon atoms. Okay, let us put it down and also give one example here. So that is that. It indicates the number of hydrogen atoms attached to carbon atoms without showing the bonds. Okay, an example, let us look at the one for propane. Propane, as we are going to investigate further, propane has 3 carbon atoms. It's an alkane. It has 3 carbon atoms and 8 hydrogen atoms. So if you're indicating its a condensed structure, you write the carbon atom, then you indicate the number of hydrogen atoms attached and the number. Okay, then you write the second carbon atoms, which has 2, and you write the third one, which has 3. Okay, the formula you are seeing now is of propane, and it is a condensed structure formula. Yeah, then comes this one, structure formula. What is it? A structure formula actually shows all the atoms or all the elements which are present in a molecule and how they bond with each other. So let us put it down. So that is that. It shows all the elements in the molecule and how they bond with each other. So let us go back to our propane. Okay, we have the condensed structure here, but what does the condensed structure mean? It means this. It means that you have a carbon atom surrounded by 3 hydrogen atom, attached to the next by a bond. Now I'm here, indicating another attachments to it, connecting to the next by a bond, surrounded by 3 hydrogen atoms, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. What you are seeing now is the structure formula of propane. Let us see what it shows. It shows that inside this molecule we have these carbon atoms arranged in this manner, and it shows all the bonds which are attached to create that molecule. Yeah, then comes this question. Yeah, molecular formula. What is it? It's the type of formula which indicates all the types of elements present in a molecule and the number of each. I want you to listen very carefully. There is no bonding here. So what does it represent? The types of elements present and the number of each element present. So that is that. And how do you represent it? Okay, an example for propane, it has how many carbon atoms? 3. So you put C3. And it has how many hydrogen atoms? 8. Simply like that. So what it shows that in 1 molecule of propane, we have 3 carbon atoms and 8 hydrogen atoms. It does not give any clue about how these atoms are bonding to each other. And with that, we would like to thank you for your time. The channel is PSSB, Physical Sciences, Silver Bullet, and it's me, Richard, here. See you next time, but don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to promote the channel. We are simply the best.